rubbish. It's Fabulous Fridays and we're talking about making sure that we keep our fabulosity on check. Welcome to Fabulous Fridays. What's your week been like? How has your week been? It's been a bit of a weird one, hasn't it? We're in quarantine, we're social distancing, our lives have changed. It's a bit of a weird time. Nothing is the same right now. Nothing is the same. We're not going out and everything has changed, and I want to know how that's impacting you. How has this quarantine, how has this season, how has this new world that we are now living in, how has it changed you? How is it impacting you? How are you adapting? How are you adjusting? How is it making you feel? How? I mean, oh my God, it's a lot. I think that's my word when I speak to people. It's a lot. But I want to speak to your mind. I want to just be real with you. I think I just want to have a conversation today. It's Fabulous Fridays, but it's a lot. We're dealing with a lot right now. And if you're not careful, you can slip and you can slide. And even once this is over and the lockdown is over and social distancing is now a thing of the past, there's still going to be the residue of the impact of what this has done and how this has impacted us. Some of us have lost loved ones, and it's just a lot. Why do I always have a straight hair? It's just a lot. But I want to let you know what I'm doing to keep my mind intact. I want to tell you what I'm doing to keep focused, and I want to share it with you and hope that it will encourage you, it will inspire you and empower you. So I want to just share this with you. I want to just share with you the things that I've create a structure for your day, whatever it looks like. Don't go on the internet and look for structure. Create a structure that works for you. So that's the first thing that I'm going to say. That's the first thing I had to do. I had to create a structure, and that structure had to be right. I need to make sure that by this time I've done this, by that time I've done that, by this time I've done that, because otherwise the days were just leaving me behind. And if the days are leaving you behind, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that life is leaving you behind. That's what it means. It means that life is leaving you behind. It means that life is passing you by. And we can't live like that because we're fabulous. We cannot live like that. What I want to say to you is you've got to learn to take control in every situation. We've got to make sure that we remain intact mentally. We've got to make sure that we remain intact on every level of life, because we have to go through it, because how you cope and how you function, if you don't get a grip of it now, it can stay with you, and you may find that once this is over, everyone has moved forward and is now progressing and returning, and you're sat there trying to catch up thinking you're stuck, feeling stuck. And it's important that you do not allow yourself to get stuck. It's important that you set goals, keep setting those dreams, keep believing in what you want to do, keep doing your research. Whatever dreams and plans you've had, just adjust. You don't have to put them on pause totally, just maybe adjust, rejig, but make sure that you keep a hold of the things that you need to remain mentally, physically strong in this season. It's so important to create a structure. Now listen. You are going to have days when you get up and you don't want to do anything, and it's literally a Netflix day. It's literally a TV day, duvet, biscuits, cake, whatever. And give yourself that. Allow yourself those days. I'm not interested in hearing, oh, but there's things to be done. They can wait until later on that day or even tomorrow. Give yourself what it needs. You see, your body responds, you know. You have to understand this. Your body responds to you. Your body can't speak words. So it has to respond to you in a way that it will get your attention. So when you're feeling down, it's your body's way of releasing all of the hormones and all of the things that it has been absorbing, that you have been putting in there externally. And when you start to feel down and discouraged and despondent, it's because your environment has become toxic. And therefore now when you wake up, have you ever woken up and you just feel rubbish? It's Fabulous Fridays and we're talking about making sure that we keep our fabulosity on check. Listen, you wake up and you feel rubbish and you just think, I'm not doing anything, I'm not cooking, I'm not washing clothes, I'm not seeing to the kids, I'm not seeing to my husband, my partner, I'm doing nothing. I'm just about going to the bathroom. Oh God, did I say that? Yeah. You know, you just have those days. But also listen, why am I feeling? Listen, your body is trying to tell you something. Your body is trying to say, hey, we're heading into a place where if we don't get out quick, it could be a place that we're going to get stuck in. So listen, your body doesn't know up days, down days. Your body doesn't know happy, sad. Your body responds to what you give it. I'm very much a person, create your environment, create your atmosphere, protect it. Protect it with your life. Why do I say that? Protect it because you know yourself. You know what you need to stay ahead of the game. You know what you need to stay positive, to stay focused, to stay driven, to stay on tap. Because if you don't and you let anything or anyone come into that space and disturb what you know you need, you have to take responsibility for that. And sometimes people have the cheek. Oh God. Sometimes people have the cheek to dump on you, to dump in your space, and you're thinking, I didn't give you permission to do that. And what you have to learn to do is scoop it out immediately. Don't let it residue, don't let it sit, because it will just become toxic to your environment. It will become toxic to your space. And I just wanted to just pop on quickly today and just say, protect yourself in this time, protect your mind. I'm very much about protect your eye gate, protect your ear gate, protect your heart gate. They're gates to me. Gates are like open doors. You know, gates are open ways. Gates give access. And so protect your eye gate means protect what you see. Don't just absorb everything. Protect it. You know, protect what you hear. Protect what you allow your heart to experience. Because if you open those gates too wide, you're going to be so consumed that you're going to fight to get out. And I want to say to you today, protect your space with your life. Protect it with your life. Protect it with your life. Protect your space. Protect your environment. Don't blame anybody else because it's your space, it's your environment, and it's your life. Protect it. I want you to remain fabulous. Have an awesome weekend. I just wanted to come on quickly and say I want you to protect your space because I want to make sure that we can have our fabulous Fridays and make sure that we can keep coming together every Friday for our fabulous Fridays. And so I want to make sure that you're protecting your mind because I love you and I don't want you to be overwhelmed with what's going on in this world. And I want you to protect what you hear. I know that sometimes the news is on, the radio is on, you're hearing everything all around. But even when you hear it, don't allow it to become food to your soul because otherwise you will begin to regurgitate that and you'll become down and overwhelmed. Protect your space. I love you. Have an awesome weekend. You are fabulous. Keep being fabulous, but protect your fabulosity. You deserve it. Protect yourself. Know that I love you and I'll see you again next week Friday for more fabulous Fridays. I hope this has encouraged you. If it has, make sure that you like, subscribe and comment. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know, send it to somebody, just encourage them, just tell them to hold fast, but to protect themselves in this time. Be selfish. Tell them to be selfish and protect themselves because at the end of the day, there's no point in getting through this and coming out of it and you're not in your right mind, you're not in your right state. There's no point coming out of this and feeling completely lost. I'm here to make sure that we get through this together. Love you. Catch you next week. Thank you for joining me.